Hey ladies! Alright, so I want to talk to you about our eyeliners. So we've got some different options for eyeliners, which is great because everyone has their own jam. I totally get that. So for the longest time, I was a pencil freak. Loved my pencils. Can't get enough of my pencils kind of thing. Our pencils are awesome because they're a super soft, like, let's see if I can manage this here. So they go on kind of like butter. They're soft enough that you aren't going to feel like you're jabbing out your eyeballs, but they're hard enough that they're not going to just flake apart and fall apart on you, it's so awesome. So I do really enjoy our pencils. I still use our pencils quite often. We also have a liquid liner. This stuff is I haven't really tried this a whole lot, but I've heard it's awesome, and the gals that love it, love it. So it's just kind of like a pen or marker almost. So look at that fine little tip. And it gets you a very precise little line, which is awesome. And then the wear on these is great because once it dries and it's not going nowhere. Then we also have the dip and draw. I've really been on both these dip and draws lately. This is just a soft brown color. We do have black and a couple other different colors. But so basically what this is you just take it out and it draws a really fine little line, like the whole tip is like really super long. So you get a really nice precision draw with this as well. Again, the last on this is, up to 12 hours or more. Once this stuff dries, it dries, and especially if you use it with eye primer, it ain't going nowhere. This I prefer to use on my upper lid. I don't really use it on my lower lash line as much as I would with like this, the pencil liner, anything like that. You can also use any of the powders from any of the palettes or anything like that. And actually I will show you just a little bit kind of different thing that I do with it. So one eye I'm going to do the pencil and the other one I'm going to do the dip and draw. So I'll start with the dip and draw. Now when you are doing these, don't pull your eyes, ladies. I know you want that nice sharp line, but if you think about it, when you're pulling your eye and you're creating that line, when you relax it, it's smooshing all together. So it's not giving you the best look possible. So practice, and try to get it so that you can just draw without. It's taken me a lot of practice to do it, but you can do it, I promise, okay? Alright, so this is the dip and draw. Now with this, you're going to do short little strokes all the way along your lash line. You're going to be right on your lash line. And start way down in the bottom. And go with your eye. Obviously, like some people, I don't know if they can like do it this way. I can't, but this is going to get you the best result with this, and I've watched lots of videos to do so, to do it the best way possible. Pick up a little more. Like I said, this is the brown color. I like things a little bit more subtle, so I always use the brown. It's very rare that I'll do the blacks and that kind of stuff. Alright, now with these, you can do a little wing. It's amazing, you guys. So what you're going to kind of do is you're going to find where the edge of your eyebrow should be, which is going to be kind of down here. Because you don't want your wing to turn down because it's going to make you look like you have droopy eyes. So you want that wing to kind of turn up a little bit. So you're going to find it, the corner of your eye to the corner of your eyebrow. And you're just going to dab. See, it just makes that little line right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to connect. So you're just going to kind of draw that there. You kind of almost think of it like a triangle. So you're going to create the bottom side of the triangle from your bottom lash line, just a smidge. And then you're going to create the top of the triangle from your top lash line and come down. And you can make this wing as little or as big as you want. And as pointy or as not pointy as you want to. Alright, so now to get like the shapes, different shapes of your eyes. So like this eye is more rounded for me and this eye is more almond. So what you want to do is you want to try to make it thicker on the outside, like over here, and thinner on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go maybe do another line just above this one, just to make it a little bit thicker to kind of like make my eyes more cohesive. And it's much easier to do this with the dip and draw or the liquid liner than it is with the pencil, but You can do it. Okay. Alright. See? And it just kind of makes my eye a little more shaped, just a little bit different than what it was. Kind of crazy, huh? And when you're applying your eyeliner on top too, try to get it down on your lash line as far as you possibly can. If you're creating a gap there, it's kind of making your eyes look a little bit funky because there's going to be a gap between your eyelashes and your eyes. So try to get it down on there so it's right on your lash line. Alright, I'm going to go in with my pencil. Usually when I do my pencil, I don't always do my top lid. I usually mainly just do my lower lid. But you can totally do both with them. But just remember the short little strokes as well, you guys. I kind of screwed up my little wing here. I can fix that later. Okay, so go in and just start with short little strokes. Now, this line is going to be a lot more subtle than with the dip and draw. So you may not notice it as much. And again, try not to pull your eye. Try not to gouge out your eye either, guys. Because I'm kind of professional at that. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come and I'm going to make this line thicker over here too, right away. And too, when you're pulling your lid too, you're creating more wrinkles, guys. So try not to pull your lid as much as possible. I'm going to try to give myself a baby wing here too. Do what? Better do this. Oh, can you close the bathroom door, please? Go close the bathroom door. Hurry up. Kids, it's never a dull moment. Pull all the toilet paper off the toilet roll. Okay. So there's the liner on that eye. You really, like I said, it's much more subtle. Much more subtle than the liquid liner would be. And again, I am right on my lash line with this. And then to this one, I can pull right across here. Whereas with my liquid liner, I couldn't. Hold on. Okay. So then, I'm just going to pull this right here. See, I'm pulling. Don't do that. Don't be me. I kind of just hold my finger here though, so it's like I'm doing it, but not really. And with this, again, just go right on your lash line, you guys. And then that just gives me a little bit of color on that bottom lash line without having to put all of the mascara down there too. And then I'll show you a sweet little trick that I do with my eyeshadow. Okay, so this one, see, I did a little bit more intense than this one. Oh, I'm going to go back and make them the same. I don't need two funny eyes all day long kind of thing. Okay. Hold on, I'm almost done. Thank you for being patient. Alright, so what I'm going to do... Yeah, just hold on. That brush that I had, that I lost, it's right here in front of my face. Story of my life. Crazy lady. Grab my palette again. And what I'm going to do, this is really fun to kind of tie all your stuff together. So I'm going to take this red color right here. I could maybe take this color too, but actually I do have a little bit here and here on the inside corners. already from doing my inside corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this red, just on that same rounded brush. Tap it off. Not that much. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of come here and pull that color across here. Just a little bit. It doesn't take very much. And then it just kind of ties everything right together. So look at that. And it just totally changed the whole dynamic of my eyeliner. Really fun. I really enjoy doing that. I do it all the time with my pinks, my browns, everything. I'll just add just a tish bit of color just to soften the eyeshadow on the bottom. It really helps to just kind of tie everything together and then just soften. So, hope that helped you ladies out a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know. And we'll get you set up with the right eyeliner or something that works great for you. So, have a good day. Bye.